Hey guys, so kind of a fun video today. I think I told y'all about the makeup challenge that I'm running in the makeup group on Facebook, Makeup Matters for Women of Color. So today's day was colorful, okay? So I decided to do this kind of cool tone, warm tone, colorful face, okay? Of course, this is not something, lies. I might wear this out. Most people wouldn't wear this out, but I might, okay? But of course, really fun, really kind of out there type look, not your everyday type thing. But I did want to film it, record it, and put it out there just in case somebody else wanted to try it. It is a matte look. I have the eye look is matte, and then lips, of course, are matte. But yeah, guys, so here's how I did it, and hope you enjoy. Talk to y'all later. Alright guys, so to start, I'm priming my eyelid with Urban Decay Primer Potion. Y'all know how I do. This is my tried and true. First palette we're dipping into is going to be, what is this? Visart Grand Pro Volume 1. And I really just wanted to use it because this is my first time actually using it, just to see what the shadows are looking like. So I'm just laying down a skin color in my crease, and then I'm going with a mixture of those two colors for my, what was that, right above my crease in my transition area, okay? And on the other side, I am using some of the purple colors to give me a cool tone transition on my cool tone side. Okay, and then I'm going with Milk Jumbo Pencil just to give these pressed shadows a little bit something to stick on. Alright, so first color I'm going in with is going to be Love Plus, and I have all of my Sugarpill colors in a pro palette like what's shown on your bottom, what is that, left or whatever, and I'm hoping that I remember the names properly. But at first I laid it down with a crease brush, but then I wanted it a little bit more saturated, so I laid it down with a flat synthetic brush. Going in with Flame Point, which is the orange from Sugarpill, and I'm laying that down with a flat synthetic brush also. And then the next color I'm going into is Butter, what is that? Butter Cupcake, okay? And I'm just laying that down also with a flat synthetic brush. This look is going to be heavy on the blending, so once I lay a lot of these colors down, I'm just going to go in and blend them, touch up, blend, touch up, blend. So it's not going to be a lot of talking over because the majority of this eye look is basically blending, okay? So I think since I have these colors laid down now, I am just going to be blending and making sure that the gradient between the three is what I want it to be. Alright, so now for the other side, I'm going in with Poison Plum on a fluffy crease brush. This is probably one of the best purple eyeshadows out. Yeah, and I'm just laying down that color and getting the saturation that I desire. Next color I'm going in with is Velocity, and I'm laying that down just right next to Poison Plum. And the last color I'm going in is from Suva Beauty, and this color is called, I want to say Sugar Baby or Sugar Cookie. It'll be in the description box. And since I have those colors laid down, just like the other side, heavy blending, and I'm just going back through each color, either redipping and adding, blending, redipping, just making sure the eye looks like how I want it to look. Alright guys, so now for my brow bone color, I'm using the first color in the second row of the Viseart palette. I think I'm going to do a review of this palette because it is amazing. Alright, and I'm just going back with Flame Point. The brush I had Flame Point on but not adding any color. And on the cool tone side, I'm going in with a very, very stark white. I believe this was out of the Viseart palette too, but I didn't put the overlay on, forgive me. And just going through and blending it out to make sure that it's not as stark as it looks. Alright, so now for foundation, y'all have seen this a million times over. And yeah, I'll put everything that I use in the description box. So y'all know I've been liking my eyeshadow a bit rounded on the edges, not such a sharp, what do you call it, winged out looking type thing. So I'm just going back through and making sure my edge is a little bit rounded and touching up anywhere that the foundation might have messed up. So here I'm just laying down the same colors, mirroring what's on the top part of the eye, making sure that gradients are what I desire. And I'm going to do the same thing on the warm tone side of my face. Alright guys, so I've put on my liner, lashes, mascara, all that jazz. And for bronzer, I'm using the CoverGirl bronzer in Ebony. And liner, lashes, all that stuff is in the description box because I cannot remember for the life of me what I used. But it will be down there. And I'm going through on the warm side and bronzing that side only. I wanted to give the warm side a bit more warmth. Y'all get what I'm saying. And so also on the warm side, I'm going to contour with MAC Blunt. Alright, and then for contour on the cool side, I'm using the Cool Tone Contour darkest shade from Makeup Geek. That will be in the description box also because I cannot remember the name for the life of me. Y'all, I'm getting old. I can't remember hardly anything anymore. But I'm just going in and placing it down and then kind of blending it out so it's not so harsh. But as I watch the video back, my contours are a little strong in this video, just a little bit, but that's all right. So I'm going in back with the bronzer brush and just kind of blending that out a teeny tiny bit. And same thing on the other side with the brush that I used for the Makeup Geek contour. And for blush on the warm tone side, I'm using Toby from Juvia's Place. And on the cool tone side, I'm using B from Juvia's Place, so Saharan palette blush thing, number 2. Okay, for highlight, I'm using Zara. On the warm side, I'm using Zara from Juvia's Place. It's just a really pretty gold tone. And I'm topping it with Crown of My Canopy from Wet n Wild. And for highlight on the cool tone side, I'm using one from the Moonchild palette from ABH and the other one from the Aurora, I can't say that name, Aurora palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and the names will be in the description box. I'm just gonna cut my contour face powder. I believe this is my Laura Mercier deep translucent, medium deep translucent powder. That cheek is really purple, y'all. It looks good once everything is done though. And I'm just gonna spray myself with a little bit of Fix Plus. I'm lining my lips with a regular brown liner. And in choosing a lip color for this look, I wanted to go with something that would tie in both sides. So I ended up choosing Colored Rain's Ooh La La. And I chose this because it has a lot of blue in it for it to be a pink, but it's still a pink, you know, so it kind of ties in both sides. And I ended up thinking that this color looked really, really good with the look, so I'm happy that I did choose it to go with it. Alright guys, so here is the final look. Let me give you a side of the cool side. So here's the cool side, and here is the warm side. Move your hair out the way, good girl. And yeah guys, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.